Somebody tell me what this reunion was. Somebody tell me what this reunion was, because it doesn't make any sense to me. Why are people holding up paddles doing voting? Excuse me? Are we in year 9? Why was Laura Whitmore struggling to host this reunion? She was struggling to host this reunion. Poor questions everywhere. The seating format was diabolical. We've got a lot to break down when it comes to this pathetic reunion.
Aaron, would you like there?
I mean, it wasn't my choice, so.
It's so awkward. You don't know. I'm like, do tell more. Okay, I'm gonna move on.
What's wrong with her? Hey guys, it's Murad Muradi. Hope you guys are doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button. Patreon, head over to my TikTok. Daily and consistent, guys. Daily and consistent. Daily and consistent. Click that button and subscribe. If you have not subscribed, click that button. And let's get straight into this video. We've got a lot to break down, because this reunion episode was the most boring episode I have seen entirely when it comes to this whole series. Producers, Meredith, Richard, Humphrey, Catherine, I know all of you are watching, and I feel like all of you done an awful job with this reunion. I don't know what you guys are doing. You guys are ruining your own show. You're ruining your own show by how you're handling stuff like this. A reunion for a reality show needs to be done in such a perfect art form, but it's something that Love Island have never gripped. They've never been able to do a proper reunion show. Never. The closest was season 5, but we had some, messy moments here and there. But apart from that, even the format there was irritating. It's just entirely been an absolute mess. First and foremost, why did every single finalist couple sit on the sofa and have the little interview with, Laura, but Kaz and Tyler? Yet again, the bias shows. Yet again, the unfortunate nonsense shows. And I think at this point, I'm driving down to ITV Studios and I'll see you guys there, because I don't understand the unfair treatment there. Unless that was Kaz and Tyler's choice, I think it's very unnecessary. I think it's very unnecessary, because I feel like each finalist needs to give their equal part. And I feel like throughout, from magazines to certain questions I've always just seen unfair treatment, as if the production team are trying to halt to their success and not wanting them to further or give them any popularity. And let's just focus on Liam and Millie. Number one, that's the first issue that pissed me off. The second issue that pissed me off is the fact that Laura does not know how to host. My girl is struggling, she's stuttering, everybody gets, confused and whatever, okay, cool, but she's not able to ask the proper questions, especially when it comes to Mary and Aaron. And of course, you're asking what happened. Clearly the guy wants to speak more on the matter, because earlier on in the day, he spoke to the papers so that, she ghosted him. So why can't you say, so Aaron, when Aaron said, it's not in my control, it was very, very awkward. All Laura knows how to say is, this is very awkward. Why don't you hit back with him with a rebuttal and say, Aaron, in the papers, you did express that Mary did ghost you. Can you please elaborate on what you mean by that? And then, of course, you would have gotten a very good answer from him, and perhaps that would have, given us something. We didn't even get any form of drama. It was boring as hell. Nothing. Underperforming and weird. She has this inability to not ask the questions. All she likes to say is, I like creating awkward moments. We're not here for awkward moments. You need to convert those awkward moments into some kind of drama or entertaining scenes. This is why we watch Love Island. This is why we watch Love Island. That's your job. Give the question that you need to. And if they're not on the script, you go off them from your head, and that's what presenters should do. And I feel like she was not holding this reunion at all in any capacity, struggling in every way, and I do not want to see this woman back next year. It's nothing personal, I just don't think she's a good host. If I was to host Love Island, and somebody said, people were saying, in large numbers, Rod, you're not good for the show, can't host it, then it is what it is, baby. Then you move on. You simple as that. Have a fun afternoon on Countdown, Laura, or I can see you doing a little stint on Antique Roadshow. This is where I see you. I do not see you on a show like this. Listen, just have a fun afternoon on Countdown. Have a fun, pleasant afternoon on Countdown. This is where I see you. I can see Laura Moore standing there saying consonant, vowel, consonant. But this is where I see her. I don't see her on Love Island. This is not the show for her. And the reason why, this is not anger. This is passion. When you have a passion for a show, you want to see it go further and go far. And the only person that I've seen that has this passion for this show, apart from me, is Caroline Flack. She was the one that pitched the show. She was the one that decided to go further with the show. She has the passion. It's her baby. And this is why she was good at what she was doing when it comes to presenting Love Island, because she loved the show. She loved it. You have to love it to do it. And I don't think she does, in all honesty. Number 3, Ian Sterling's particular jokes were not landing either. I don't know what my guy was doing. You're only good at doing scripts. Stick to that, because I feel like, yet again, none of the jokes were landing. Nothing personal. I don't hate any one of these presenters. I don't hate any of them. Not at all in the slightest. It's just I give my honest opinion. And I don't think he was good there at all. The back, Laura and Ian together are going to kill this damn show. Ian is good as a voice. He's perfect for it. We know that. But doing that, presenting like this is not the one for you, because I'm not really seeing it in the back like that. Number 4, the format. Why is everybody on random chairs as if we're all now having brunch? What the hell is going on here? Why are there not just 4 elongated, very long sofas, 2 at the bottom, 2 at the back, and you put the relevant islanders by the front, and then you alternate them depending on, and somebody in the middle. Why is it like that? And why is this recorded live? Why do we need to have a live reunion? It's not that deep. It's not that serious. It doesn't need to be live. This needs to be pre-filmed and edited properly, so that you can re-ask stuff and get it on properly. It does not need to be done live. Doesn't make any sense. The format is very confusing for Love Island. They don't know how to handle this, and it just confuses me. You're ruining your own show when it comes to pathetic reunions like this, because there's just so much missed opportunities to create perfect scenes and drama, and it irritates the hell out of me when we just don't get that, because evidently they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. None of them know what they're doing, guys. None of them know what they're doing. Oh, Clarice, you spoke to the papers and had your interviews and said that, Tyler messed you around, and that, you were the one that preferred to be picked over Kaz. Could you please elaborate on the moments and what you meant by that? Simple as that. Oh, Rachel, who do you think has treated the ladies quite bad? Brad, with your experience, or Hugo? These questions like this is what you should really be asking, because they're open-ended and they can lead to some kind of drama or dramatic stuff, it can just lead to something very interesting. And Jake being ill, miss me with that BS. Get the F out of here. My man is not ill. He does not want to get roasted, and he decided to just dip from this real quick. Do you understand? Because he was on that rooftop doing up besties, and now he's missing to turn to Casper. So at this point, I just feel like with him not being there, the reunion should not have been done. The producers should have said, sorry, we will wait for you until you now have become better, and then we will now speak to you, and then you will now come to the reunion. Everybody by fire and force will need to attend the reunion, because it's in your contracts. None of this ill nonsense. It shouldn't run. All of you should be there for the Vim. And I do feel like they should have also addressed maybe so many other topics, Priya, and the fact that, the Boris situation, and then ask other islanders what they feel about it, because evidently they had feelings about the situation anyways. Address the fact that, when they watch movie night, what pissed me off about what Love Island did not address in the entirety of this season or the reunion is the tension or weirdness between Clarice and Faye. Because Clarice evidently was doing stuff with Teddy, but did not relay that back to Faye, and that would have pissed Faye off. So you could have asked Faye right there and then, Faye, when it came to movie night, you didn't know about the things going on between Clarice and Teddy, yet Clarice was there with you and she didn't tell you. How do you feel about that? You could have just asked this question, and knowing Faye, she would have given a rebuttal response. Clarice would have clapped back, we would have got something. Oh my god, it pisses me off, because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. I don't understand why Faye and Teddy and Millie and Liam and Chloe and Toby all sat in that sofa, but you had Kaz and Tyler in the corner doing that Q&A, as if they got dumped ages ago and they weren't in the final. I still can't get over that. When Liberty comes on, you're doing up technical difficulties. Now we're having technical difficulties where you're not able to hear the microphone. Not only do we have the dead jokes, now we also have technical difficulty. This was the worst Love Island reunion that I have seen in history. Diabolical. Awful. Nothing was addressed or asked properly. They don't know how to do reunions, and it confuses me, because why? Why the hell did we have that scene between Amy Schumer, whatever her name is, doing that long scene? What is this? Why do I want to see Amy Schumer? I don't care about her. And then we had these awards. Is this an award show? Or is this not a reunion episode? Why are you doing up? This is not Love Island, the award show. So why are we doing up awards? And why are people holding up paddles like we're in year 9? What was that? A waste of my time. I left the festival an hour early to get here, to get this review out timely for you guys to watch that on time. It was a waste of my 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 time. Yet again, the show's wasted my time, because this reunion was absolutely diabolical. I just want to put my fingers in this show and just twist it all around and craft it into the beauty that it used to be, and craft it into the beauty that it needs to be. And put in all those missed opportunities, because they don't know what they're doing with this show. They don't know what they're doing with this show. And it just irks my mind because it was so underwhelming. It was so boring. I'll be going live after this review, like 15 minutes after this has been up. I will also be going live to discuss this situation because, yeah. Whoo! Hot mess, guys. Hot mess. We had Faye on the show talking about, oh, I had to go through that beef with Teddy because it was my journey and for growth. Excuse me? Are you a table? Are you a giraffe? Are you an antelope? What do you mean? You need to abuse this man verbally in order for you to have some kind of growth. I don't think so, beloved. You're just immature, and in order for growth, you need clear communication. That's what you needed. You need to be mature for that kind of growth. I don't think you need to abuse and shout at somebody in order for you to grow. Therefore, Teddy's at somebody else's expense and pain, you need to grow. That doesn't make any sense. I find it so interesting and funny how Faye has become so glorified and loved up now, and everybody has forgiven her now, and the accountability, she said sorry once, she's now an angel. I just find it to be absolutely hilarious, like just absolutely hilarious. And Matthew and Clarice sitting at the back was hilarious, but they should have put Matthew, Clarice next to Kaz and Tyler to really address that situation properly. And Georgia, not Georgia, what's her name again? Laura, wow. And Laura saying, oh, we're done at the end. Stop milking this, we're done. Everybody's milked it now. It's been done. Like Amy, she had this energy, where was the energy? I didn't really see it. You should have said your time there and then. And AJ in an interview was calling Hugo a clout chaser, but you're sitting there quiet. Pimp. Like a rat on the damn highway. Just quiet. Not saying one thing. But where is this energy that you had? Because it wasn't there. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this. Subscribe to the channel. Click that button. Click that button. Click that button. Click that damn button. I come to you with content every single day. I've left a festival an hour early. I missed the headline act to get here to do this for you guys. Click that button, subscribe. Head over to my Instagram, my Patreon, my merch. And I will catch you guys soon for another video. Head over to my TikTok and watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Please watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm begging you guys. Watch that show. That's what reality TV is. And I'll catch you guys soon for another video.